It started 2 weeks ago when I was reorganizing my closet. You know that weird gap you sometimes get in older buildings, where there's a sliver of space between the drywall and the actual wall? My closet has one of those. I never thought much about it, but I dropped a sock back there, and when I reached in to grab it, my hand didn't stop. I should have hit a wall, right? But my hand just kept going. Like the drywall wasn't there. Naturally, I freaked out and yanked my arm back, half expecting it to come out missing or mangled. But nope. Perfectly fine. Curiosity got the better of me, so I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight and stuck my head in. And that's when I saw it. The gap wasn't a gap. It was a doorway. Beyond it was this vast expanse of shimmering light, like a night sky but alive. Think Aurora Borealis but with more colors than I knew existed. It wasn't just light, though, there were structures. Floating platforms, spiraling towers made of crystal, and orbs of pulsating energy drifting like lazy planets. I crawled through. The air was thick, but not in a bad way. It smelled like ozone and freshly printed books, if that makes sense. The ground was soft and warm, like walking on memory foam. There were no signs of life, at least, not at first. Here's the kicker, time worked differently in there. I stepped in for what felt like 10 minutes, and when I crawled back out, 4 hours had passed. I tested it a few times, and it's consistent. Time inside is slower, about a quarter of the speed out here. I started going back in daily, bringing snacks, notebooks, and a Bluetooth speaker. The vibes are immaculate for brainstorming. I even named the place, The Drift. But then, 3 days ago, I noticed something. I wasn't alone. There were these creatures, wispy, translucent things that looked like jellyfish crossed with butterflies. They floated around lazily at first, but they started watching me. Not in a menacing way, more like curious cats. They seemed harmless, so I ignored them. Yesterday, I brought in a drone with a camera to explore further. Big mistake. About 20 minutes into the flight, the drone's feed cut out, and this deep, resonating hum filled the air. The jellyfish butterflies vanished, and something big moved in the distance. I noped out of there so fast I left my speaker behind. When I crawled back into my apartment, the doorway was glowing brighter than usual, and there was a low vibration emanating from it. I haven't gone back since. Here's where I need help. The glow hasn't stopped, and I think the doorway is growing. It used to be just a little gap, but now it's wide enough to fit a dining chair through. I can feel the vibrations through the floor. My neighbor even asked if I was running a generator or something. Is this thing going to take over my apartment? My building? What if whatever I pissed off with the drone decides to come through?